Hey everyone, hope you're doing well today. Today is Friday. I believe it's September 3rd already. Wow, where did the summer go? I'm just out here having a beautiful morning walk, and I want to thank Shannon for today's coffee, so appreciate that. And hopefully that lot that we are having you look at Secret Beach is going to work out for you. I'm having Israel go up today or tomorrow to take some video of it, and I'm sure you're going to love it. It's got road access, very close to the beaches, and fourth row. I think it's going to work out good for you. Anyway, I had a really interesting Zoom call in the past couple of days with a few clients who are looking to relocate to Belize. And the question that most of the time people ask is, where should they be looking? Either the mainland or Placencia or Kikaker or Ambergris Caye. Where in the country of Belize should they be looking to buy, to invest, to live, spend time? And you know, that's a question that's best considered for each of you on a Zoom call, because I really like to see you face to face. I want to just see who you are. Like, who am I dealing with? Who am I going to make this recommendation to? Because some of you have certain circumstances that if I know about them, I'm in a better position to make some recommendations, or at least have you check out different areas that might be more suitable for you. So, for example, some of the people moving down or investing in property, they have families, school-aged children. So they're saying, okay, Dennis, where would I want to move in Belize if I'm going to send my kids into either a public school or private school? You know, what I would recommend for you guys is you check out where the larger expat communities are. So, for example, on Ambergris Caye, the new Island Academy's location there in Mahogany Bay Village, that's going to be a prime spot to send your kids to school if they're between the ages or classes of, say, kindergarten and 7th grade. And also that might have a bearing on where you live as well. You know, so for example, if you're going to come down to Belize now and you know the kids have the next, 5 or so years in school, you may choose to live closer to where the school is, especially if every day you're going to be bringing them back and forth. But after that, then you might say, you know what, after these 5 or 7 years or so are over, I'm kind of free to look at other parts of the island or other parts of Belize. So what I encourage everyone to do is look at your short-term goals. You know, what do you want to do in the next, say, 3 to 5 years? But then, are you going to have an opportunity to sort of have some additional freedom, perhaps some additional money, or is your lifestyle going to change drastically? So, for example, I have this property, this beachfront property on the south side of Ambergris Caye. Steph and I picked up a beautiful, direct Caribbean-facing beachfront property down there. I think it's lot number 90. Oh, and by the way, I still have lots number 88 and 89 down there. One of my clients is looking at making an offer on 89, but we haven't kind of worked the details out yet. But anyway, so we bought that property. It's about 4.5 miles south of town. And my client asked me, he said, do you see yourself actually, spending a lot of time there, living there? And we're probably absolutely going to move forward with building some sort of really cool beachfront home down there. I love the Matachica architecture, and I'm kind of gathering inspiration from the Balinese style architecture and even a little bit from Japan. So we're going to do something really cool. But, when I'm on Ambergris Caye, I'm busy. I'm moving and shaking, right? So from the time the sun comes up to the time the sun goes down, I'm meeting with people, meeting with developers, touring properties, having lunch meetings with other real estate agents, clients, everything. So I choose to position myself very close to San Pedro town. I'm constantly going to the airstrip, meeting people that get off the Tropic Air flights or the water taxis, and, we're doing things. So for me and Steph, even though we'll probably build a house down there on the South Ambergris Caye property, it won't be a place that I see myself spending months at a time, at least right now when I'm in this work mode. Now, maybe later, after retirement sets in, we don't know when that'll be, but I hope to never retire. I hope to keep working because I enjoy what I do. But let's say retirement does set in, and now we're spending, 4 to 6 months a year on the island, completing retirement. Well, then, I might see myself spending more time in that beach house down south. But for me personally, at this state of my life, with the health that I have, with the activities that I have, I choose to be closer to San Pedro town. Now, for some of you looking to completely retire. I mean, you're not going to work. You're not going to have a reason to be in San Pedro town at all. In fact, you're probably going to avoid it because it is quite busy, right? So you're probably going to say, you know what? For me, Secret Beach is fantastic. You know, I can see myself enjoying Secret Beach, you know, swimming in those waters, kayaking, fishing over on that side of the island. You know, maybe twice a week I'll drive over to the other side and buy some groceries or whatever. But because you have a more relaxed lifestyle, then you can look at areas on the west side, or maybe going north, maybe going up north somewhere by Margaritaville, you know, realizing that that area is known for its pristine beauty. I mean, you're talking, for those of you who haven't been up there, when you come down to San Pedro and you know, spend some time in and around town, and then you take a water taxi or a golf cart ride up to the north. And as soon as you hit past, I would say Mata Chica, it really starts to thin out. Not a whole lot of development up there. Some new resorts are going in. A lot of new single-family homes, especially on the beachfront, are being built. But once you get up, probably around 8-9 miles, and then from that 10th mile all the way up to Rocky Point, Robles Point, it honestly feels like someone dropped you off in the middle of nowhere, and you look to your right and you look to the left, and there's nobody, and you look to the front and all you see is this beautiful Caribbean Sea with the reef line. And you talk about just having an amazing experience. Steph and I owned a place on the north side of the island a few years ago, and we used to spend 2 months a year up there. And just, you know, walking out to the beach in the morning, watching the sunrise, having a coffee, and there is no one around, and all you hear is that rolling in of the waves crashing on the reef. And oh my goodness, it's just an amazing feeling. And then anticipating what the day is going to bring. And a lot of the times we would go out fishing, catch fish, bring it back, you know, cook up fresh fish tacos. Maybe if it was calm enough, take the kayaks out, snorkel on the reef. Maybe just take a long walk on the beach, you know, walk up to Rocky Point. It's absolutely stunning up there. But anyways, it just inspires the imagination when you get somewhere like that on the island. Now, for some of you, that's going to be home. You're going to want to live there, all right? So that's going to be the place where you buy property, you build your home. For others, you're going to want to choose a spot more closer into town, just because your circumstances sort of not require, but you're going to feel more comfortable living within, say, 3 to 4 miles north of town, or even over at Secret Beach. There's going to be more activity around you. And really where you choose, a lot just depends on your comfort level, how comfortable you want to be just being able to jump in a golf cart and drive 5 minutes to a restaurant, or say, you know what, I don't mind being out somewhere. Boat access only is fine with me. I love to boat as well. And just be able to jump in your boat, you know, and just kind of come and go at will. But when you're at home, being able to just enjoy you know, feeling like you're really in the wild nature, right? You're really in somewhere special. So yeah, that's all I had to talk to you guys about today. There was one. Oh yeah. So if you're looking for property, sort of in that San Pedro area, not right downtown, but I'm talking within neighborhoods that surround San Pedro town. Israel just texted me yesterday. We have a line on probably 4 or 5 really nice lots. These are considered town lots, or San Pedro town lots. And when I say that, it's not, again, not in San Pedro, it's in the surrounding neighborhoods. So for example, around San Pedro town, we have neighborhoods such as San Pedrito, DFC, all these little neighborhoods that a mix of Belizeans and expats live in. And we have about 4 or 5 of these properties that just come on the market. You've probably never seen me talk about these because for the most part, I look at properties that are in the path of progress. So I look for properties outside of current development that have a reason to go up in value. They're normally really good investments. But these properties are more like, if you wanted to show up on an island today, you say, Dennis, here I am. Show me a property that I can build on today. It's got water, it's got power, it's got internet, it's close to everything. Show me some properties. I think one of these 4 might work for you. So if you're interested in knowing more about these, shoot me an email. I will send you some drone videos of them. They are priced at, I think, around 95 to 99,000 US dollars each. Again, these are nice size lots. very close to everything, but they're in areas that aren't overdeveloped as well. So they're in really, really sweet areas, not too far from the beach, not too far from everything. So again, email me if you're interested in something like that. Also, if you're interested in some commercial opportunities, there might be some opportunities up near the Secret Beach Turnoff Road. I have a couple meetings today with some investor clients. We'll see what happens there. But some commercial opportunities, main road lots. These lots are right on the road that goes from San Pedro Town leading north. So if you are looking for a property that would be conducive to high golf cart traffic, for example, grocery stores, restaurants, anything that high profile would sit on a main road, we might have an opportunity for you. Again, email me about those. I'll know more about these probably later on today or tomorrow or Sunday. All right, there we go. So, hey, guys, have a great Friday, man. I'm enjoying this. The weather is perfect here. Thanks again for the coffee, all of you who are taking advantage of my Buy Me Coffee link. I really appreciate that. Hope to see all of you in Belize soon. Take care. Have a good Friday, a great weekend.